One of the key measures from the Glanbia Ireland Sustainability Action Payment that our suppliers are being asked to undertake is the incorporation of white clover into grazing swards. There are numerous templates available, backed up by years of solid research to show that we can reduce chemical nitrogen applications by between 80 and 100 kilos of chemical nitrogen per hectare per year, a saving of up to 40% on your chemical nitrogen bills, which is substantial in the current climate. The nitrogen fixation ability of clover in the sward is based on a 20% minimum inclusion rate in the sward, and this will boost the nitrogen use efficiency of our farms and improve our economic and environmental sustainability. So how do we go about incorporating white clover into our swards? Direct reseeding is often the most successful method of establishing white clover into our swards. Spring reseeds in particular allow us ample opportunity to apply post-emergent sprays to the new reseed. We have rising soil temperatures. Usually we have enough soil moisture, and we have plenty of opportunities to graze the sward aggressively in subsequent rotations to allow light down to the base of the sward, which is crucial for long-term and successful establishment of clover. However, establishing clover across the whole farm through direct reseeding can take years to achieve in most cases. So this year in particular, we're getting a lot of interest in oversowing of white clover. The opportune time for oversowing white clover is between April and the middle of June, when we have enough soil moisture. Oversown paddocks require a higher level of grazing management in subsequent rotations. The first grazing after oversowing should take place at a cover of 800 kilos of dry matter, and at least the 3 subsequent grazings after that should take place at between 11 and 1200 kilos of dry matter to prevent competition and shading of the seedling by the grass. Nitrogen applications should be trimmed to a half rate for the first 2 rounds after oversowing to prevent competition between the grass and the clover. Following this, nitrogen applications should return to usual for the remainder of the season. It's important to remember that clover won't fix nitrogen for 12 to 18 months after sowing. So the quicker we establish clover more favourably through early spring reseeding, the quicker we'll fix nitrogen, as the seedling passes from the seedling phase to the taproot phase to the clonal phase, where clover will fix nitrogen. It's from mid-May onwards in established grass clover swards with a minimum 20% clover inclusion, where we can take advantage of the nitrogen fixation potential of clover and reduce our chemical nitrogen applications to improve our nitrogen use efficiency on farm. For those looking to get started with grass clover, we probably all have paddocks on our farm suitable for oversowing. Clover doesn't like acidic conditions. It requires soil fertility in terms of P's and K's, and suitable paddocks that we can identify for oversowing are those with open swards, high perennial ryegrass content and low weed burden. Otherwise, a full reseed might be a better option.